and akara. So when they gave it to me, I was like, they should add milk. And before you know it, my bill ran into 700 and something naira. That was something I would have paid about 200 naira with the akara, the milk, and the kunijit, everything. In the past, it would have been 200. I'm not like, well, this is what the country has turned into, that our money is now so useless that everybody is adding prices to whatever, however he or she deems fit. And they agreed with me. The people there who are mostly Hausas, because I like blending myself into these Hausas, or these northern Muslims. I like blending myself into them. So they agreed that the country is in a terrible shape, and one of them were like, okay, I think it's time we tested Atiku. That this time around they are going to vote for Atiku. So I'm like, why is it a crime to vote an Igbo man? Is it a crime that an Igbo man should become the president of this country? And I said that the only time, and I meant it, and I'm still meaning it, that the only time Nigeria will get it right, the only time Nigeria will heal from its wounds or from her wounds, is when an Igbo man becomes president, because that will resolve a lot of things. What we call Gbogbo Nishe, it will solve many things. And then one of the guys in particular, I would say all of them agreed with him, but it was more or less like the spokesperson for the rest of them. I was like, Kai, Magana Ngamba Mulkima, Ngamba my Yamari Nigeria. I just said the Nigeria. That means, Kai, I should forget about this thing. I beg. Forget, like saying, burn that thing. If they carry Nigeria, give Igbo man go sell Nigeria. And he said it with so much conviction in a hot pot of soup that has the ingredients of hate. Now, I saw more of that hate in him than one who was speaking from logic. So my question is, where did this all deep-rooted hatred emanated from? Why? Now, I'm not making a case for an Igbo man, because true, Igbo man get their own. Oh. Igbo people get their own, especially these traders, they get their own. But so are the Urobos, so are the Hausas, so are the Fulanis. No single tribe doesn't have a descriptions or a negative description attached to them. They'll say Yoruba people too dirty, doesn't mean Yorubas are actually dirty. They'll say Hausa people are violent, it doesn't mean every Hausa man is violent. They'll say every Yoruba man na wayo, it doesn't mean every Yoruba man na wayo. In fact, no Yoruba man be wayo, Yoruba people are the best. That's being jocular, by the way. Okay, so the young man was very violent. I could see that if I had stretched that discussion any further, it would lead to violence. Although me, I need the carry last. I like the violence. No wahala. Bring violence, I give back to you. So I told him, I said, look, if it is only hatred that takes you to the polling unit, and I'm saying this to every northerner, if it is a hatred that takes you to the polling unit, if it is the hatred that determines who you vote, if it is the hatred that guides you and tells you what to vote, then Nigeria will continue to be where it is. And besides, I also told them that, look, no matter how Nigeria is bad, minute there, 1 minute, Kajirani. I tell you that no matter how bad Nigeria is, if you like, let fuel be 2,000 per liter. The south, and the southeast will continue to live well. We will still eat what we want to eat, drink what we want to drink, flex how we want to flex. It will never affect us because we are wired for enjoyment. We are wired for growth. We are not the type that said, when suffering comes, it's God that gives us. So, at the end of the day, it is us that is trying to save Nigeria. So, let